Yo, what's up guys? Derek here and back with another Devil May Cry 5 video. So what I'd like to do in this one is to put this guide on your radar. This guide is written by it's a collaboration of some of the absolute best players in the community right now. All of these guys are absolute monsters. This guide is incredibly detailed. And it's on Steam right now, and I know a lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers are fans of my content. You guys have left me some really positive feedback and told me how much that you've liked my tutorials. Well, this guide is so much more in-depth and comprehensive than anything that I would ever be able to do. So if you are looking to enhance your skills as a Devil May Cry 5 player, if you are looking to learn from the best, then do yourself a favor, go and check out this guide. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Just for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do a really quick walkthrough and overview through the guide, just to give you a little bit of a heads up as to what you can find and why it is definitely worth your time to check this thing out. Starting off, as I said, all the contributors are absolute monsters. But just to talk a little bit about the main author here, DH Malice, this guy is, in my opinion, the best freestyle Devil May Cry, one of the best freestyle Devil May Cry players. He originally wrote a DMC4 guide for Dante way back when, which was incredibly detailed. You can see the number of chapters and things that he goes into, and he's always really thorough. He's in depth. He uses really incredible screenshots that's incorporated into his guides. I mean, this thing is professional grade quality. And I learned a lot from the DMC4 guide because I really didn't play that game that much. And I also learned a ton from his guide for DMC5, and I've learned a lot just watching him play as well. So he does a brief introduction and uses a video, or at least embeds a video that was made by Chaser Tech, who's another popular player in the community who's made a lot of tutorial videos as well. So starting off with the basics, whether you're playing on PC, if you're playing on a modded version, if you're playing the vanilla console version, i.e. if you're a sucker like myself, it talks about the changes between Devil May Cry 4 and Devil May Cry 5, some of the limitations of the system, and then it goes into an in-depth overview of every single weapon in the game. It talks about what that weapon can do, its limitations, its strengths, weaknesses, and how that particular weapon can enhance Dante's overall moveset and how you can use it to accomplish what it is that you're looking to accomplish. There's also short YouTube clips that are embedded to help illustrate the points that he's trying to make in the actual descriptive part, the text part of the guide. And overall, he goes on from the weapons to the actual mechanics themselves. Then he starts getting into basics, intermediate, and more advanced techniques. So he's literally going through all the various levels where you're an absolute beginner, you've never played the series before, or if you're more, let's say, an experienced player, like for example myself, I have a little bit of a background, I understand the mechanics, but coming from 3 to 5, there was a lot of mechanics in 4 that I missed. So I'm very much starting on an equal playing field with someone who's newer to the game. So there's a lot of stuff here that's helpful regardless of the strength of your player, the strength of yourself as a player. And also as well, I mean, one of the things, even if you are, a skilled player, even if you've already beat the game, if you are looking to improve, one of the things that they always say to go back is to continually practice the basics. You can never overlook the basics. So even if nothing else, even if you go back and just have a read through this guide, there might be some ideas that it's able to spark or some things that it's able to rekindle because it's something basic that you maybe haven't done for the last couple months. So, and then of course, once we go through the advanced topics, then it also has a whole bunch of different topics on freestyle, which is his particular specialty in my opinion. As I said, he's a very talented, gifted freestyle player. And just to kind of give you an idea of just what kind of, or how skilled of a player he is, I have some clips loaded up here from his Twitch video. Now, I reached out to him and he said he was cool with me showing a couple clips from his stream. But you can see here he's playing on PC, so he is playing on modded, but he's playing at 1.3 speed. So he's playing at 30% faster down, or he's playing at a speed that's 30% faster than the normal game. So turbo mode, in comparison, is only 20% normal speed. So the very fact that his hands can move fast enough to do this is an incredible feat as well. But just absolutely amazing player. He's able to incorporate a lot of the different moves into his game. He has a lot of mobility built into his game. The way he uses mods to do reversals and things like that. So there is some stuff that he's doing here which is not possible on the console version. But considering how fast he is and how smooth his combo is, yeah, he's taking some hits, but it's not a big deal. I mean, when you're playing freestyle, you're gonna get hit most of the time, right? So it's not a big deal. What is more of a big deal is seeing how he's able to chain things together. And let's say, for example, if he drops a combo, how quickly can he pick that combo back up again? How precise are his jump cancels and things like that. So this is just, one example. I have another one. He's more or less got this guy down to his last life. This guy's pretty much toast. Boom, there it is. I got one more clip loaded up here. For whatever reason, Twitch doesn't want to use my keyboard commands. Now, this is like classic freestyle, is when you essentially have, 5 or 6 different enemies, and the idea would be you hit one guy away, then you're gonna switch gears and go after another one. And DH Malice, our harmonizer, is able to do this, so expertly. It's insane. It makes me really jealous actually when I see this guy play, because he almost rarely drops combos, and if he does, he almost knows that he's going to drop it before he drops it, so he's able to pick it up half the time before he's so it's not even that big of a deal. So he drops it, but he picks it back up again, in less than a second. Sometimes, perfect example, he knew he was going to drop it, so a couple well-timed shots with Ebony and Ivory was able to pick it up. That was an amazing perfect guard fly right there. And like, these guys don't stand a chance. Like, I'm also really jealous too. He's using a mod on Bloody Palace, which does two things. First of all, it replaces every enemy with Helcana, which is so goddamn sweet. I wish I had that mod. The second mod is that it enhances the difficulty for Bloody Palace. So it makes all Bloody Palace enemies have Dante must die level health. Which is pretty sweet. And he's even incorporating some guard flying again. That's something that they're able to do with mods, which was pretty sick. That was a really sick finisher. So I just wanted to show off those two clips to provide some credit behind why you should pay attention to this guide. It's a really skilled group of players, not just DH Malice, but the rest of the guys who collaborated and put this guide together. And I think overall it's a phenomenal resource. The link is down below in the description. I'll probably put it in the video as well. Go check it out, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.